So, my topic is about supply chain management, which is widely used in the industry or any industrial or managerial activities to improve the production or the uh, to gain maximum consumers or customers. So, the importance of supply chain management is the active management uh, of the supply chain activities uh, to maximum customer value and achieve a sustainable competitive advantage is nothing but supply chain management. It kind of acts like a management of supply chain activities, maybe supply of goods and services and requirements of the meeting the requirements of the raw materials from the primary producers and our primary suppliers, and to in order to these functions or activities uh, are implemented in order to maximize the customer value and to achieve a sustainable competitive advantage in their particular industry, or it also represents a conscious effort by the supply chain firms in order to develop and run supply chains in the most effective and efficient ways possible. It is nothing but it, the effort by the supply chain firms is represented by the supply chain management to develop and run supply chains in the most effective and efficient ways possible, because it provides some of the theory and which are practically implemented models can be derived in order and can be put in certain business in order to attain the most effective and efficient ways to run the supply chains and to develop them. Next, supply chain activities cover everything from product development, sourcing, that is a requirement and meeting the requirement of the uh, resources, and production, logistics, which is nothing but movement of goods and services, or movement of raw materials. Anything with the transportation of the things is related to logistics, as well as the information systems that need to be passed between various departments in the company in order to coordinate these the uh, above mentioned activities. Needs information. The supply chain management needs various information from various function areas. Okay, so various department working or with the each department corresponding to the functional areas, they have to give the information. So the information derived from them helps in the proper supply chain management. Production plans based on information about product sales can be uh, projected, and that comes from marketing and sales department. And with the collection of data about the required production levels, we can order the raw materials and we can make the packaging uh, as per the order and the requirements. So that is what they are saying is, with accurate data about the required production levels, raw materials and packages can be ordered as needed or ordered by the customer. So as the raw materials required for that particular number of orders, it can be the raw materials can be ordered and package can be done. Next, inventory levels should be kept low, saving money. This is a major, you can say, a life-changing lesson in the supply chain management, because inventory is a large inventory, the land will be wasted. So these are the various factors which are be affect, or which affects the money management in the company. So it reduces inventory levels. By reducing the inventory levels, we can reduce the cost. It becomes cost effective and functions within the supply chain management, that is manufacturing, production, and purchasing of the raw materials. Okay, so in order to, if I have a coffee shop, then making the coffee is nothing but manufacturing or production. And in order to make the coffee, I have to buy the sugar, milk, and coffee beans. So they are the raw materials, so I have to buy them. So these are the functionals. Next, production planning requires sales forecast from marketing and sales functional areas. Okay, so sales forecast nothing but an analyzing of the sales that attempt to predict the future sales of a product. if if I have the aim that, or if I have the confidence that this particular product that I have uh, invented, whether it will be uh, in the higher demand in the coming days, so sales forecasting, so I will get into the market study, and I'll study the market, and I will manufacture the product as per the data I got from the market research or analyzing the market. Next, production plans used to develop requirements for raw materials and packaging. So raw materials are nothing but bottled spring water, maybe fresh lemons, sweeteners, and raw sugars, as I have told. And packaging comes with the we need cups to fill the coffee, and straws to um, drink, and napkins to clean. Okay, so these are the production plans. You should develop requirements for raw materials and packaging. SCM, that is a supply chain management and marketing. Sales must choose a recipe for each coffee product sold, that is nothing but they have to choose a recipe for each coffee product sold. Okay, next, there is an diagram which shows the supply chain management functional areas. Exchanges data, how they exchange the data with suppliers and with human resource teams, marketing and sales, accounting, and finance functional areas. So this is a, tracking of, or a path in of the data which is related to uh, function supply chain management from various functional areas. So sub with the supplier, raw materials availability and delivery, so those information can be uh, obtained from the supplier. HR is gives the legal requirement, job description or informations, and he does the SCM tells him that tells the HR the hiring needs and fun personal information. And marketing and sales, they uh, they just tell about the sales forecast and sales orders, and SCM gives them with the product availability data and the order status. Uh, so next, here supplier to the supplier, SCM gives orders for raw materials and packaging. Next, with the account and finance sector, uh, production of a uh, production plans and materials and inventory are discussed, and uh, in order to get the funding for that, and account and finance team uh, gives the sales data and manufacturing cost analysis. So this is about my uh, uh, assignment or presentation. So thank you.